Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm starting this week's shopping vlog off in B&M Bargains actually. I'm only getting a few bits today. I've actually just been in local shops as well and bought a few things, but I'll show you that when I get home because I didn't film in there. Anyway, for 55p I'm getting some butter beans because I've got really low on tinned pulses. I'm not buying many, I've just got my rucksack with me today. 55p for chickpeas, that's what I was really craving yesterday and I didn't have any. I've nearly run out of butter. They don't have Lurpak or any like Lurpak equivalent in here, so I don't suppose I'm getting any then. Well, they got the little spreadable. Oh, well, they got butter. Why don't I just get some Country Life and keep it out of the fridge rather than go to Iceland and pay over the odds? That'll do. I haven't bought block butter in absolutely ages. Here we are, this is the real reason I've come into B&M today for dishwasher tablets because I've run right out. These are 42 tablets for £3.79 and that's the Astonish brand. So here I am back in my house. I've laid out my things on the sofa that I bought in the other shops that I didn't film. They were tiny little shops, privately owned, and honestly, with one person sat there able to see you the whole time, it just felt rude. So I didn't get the camera out. But I bought these. Now, I'm not a smoker, but I played the flute and I use these for absorbing moisture under my flute pads, believe it or not. Honest gov. It's true. So they were £1.20 and there's loads there. So I felt that was good value. I bought some not that long ago, but they got wet in my bag and they're all sticking together now and that's no good. So yeah, got some more of those. Now, I had great restraint. They had 7 cream eggs for £2. I'm just sitting down, or 3 for £1. And I thought I'd better just get the 3, honestly, otherwise I will eat all 7 and it won't be very healthy for me. That was in the same shop actually as a discount store. I went to a chemist, a discount chemist. These were not that cheap, £3.49. These are for my daughter actually. She doesn't take tablets, but I really want her to get a good vitamin D level. It's difficult in the UK, even if you go out most of the time. We have had some good sun lately, haven't we? But I've also got her some multivitamins and minerals. They're a kid's dose, just one a day. But she will take these. She does like them and it's become part of her daily routine. And she's somebody that really struggles to remember to take things. So we're going well with it. So we're going to carry on with those. So yeah, they're very nice. I can testify because I tasted them. I also went and got myself some more socks. This is the almost pretty much only brand of socks I wear. Occasionally I end up with some others in an emergency or I get gifted them, whatever. Gentle Grip. They are so comfortable. I'll show you. Hang on, I'll get them out there. Can you see on the packaging? They've got a honeycomb top, as they call it. Well, there's no bees. Don't worry, it's not that sort of honey. But look, it's really, really sort of, it's like it does grip you. They don't fall down, but it's a real mild grip and it's spread over a wide surface area. They're good for diabetics, apparently. I'm not diabetic, but I just love that I don't get any itchy constriction rings when I wear my socks ever. So this is the only brand I buy pretty much. The pretty designs, Gentle Grip, that brand is. So I was really pleased with that. I've had so many socks all suddenly gone to holes recently and they've been filling the rag bag up. So it was time to get some more. So I got myself 6 pairs and those cost £5.99 for a pack of 3. You can also buy them on Amazon, in fact, so I'll leave a link in the description. I also went to a charity shop and I just love puzzles so much. I'm absolutely addicted to them. So I couldn't resist for £1.25 this beautiful beach scene. I am magnetised to the coast. I feel so happy and calm when I can hear waves lapping on the shore, and I'd love to be walking on that shingle right now. Look like little cockle shells actually, don't know. Oops. So anyway, boats on the beach, £1.25. That'll keep me happy for many an evening. And also from the charity shop, and just stand up a minute. Right, I put a piece of white paper behind here so you could see the design better. They're a little set of plates, just little, well, that's a big plate. It's actually got a chip on it, but I didn't notice this one. I just grabbed one of them actually, which was this one, and it said £1 on it, and I thought, well, that's absolutely lovely, nothing wrong with that, I'd love that. And then a lady attendant came running after me. She said, oh, there's another one that goes with it, it's part of the price. So there was 2, and then I was about to pay and she came running along again and said, I found the 3rd one. That's it. So for £1 I got all these, and yeah, I have noticed a little tiny chip, but it's actually, I don't know where it is because I can't feel it at all. It must be inside or something. So I don't think that's going to affect it sort of hygiene-wise or anything like that. Oh, by the way, I do normally buy my daughter the adult multivitamins, but they didn't have any today. So I just got the kids ones. And I looked at the back and they're Similar, but not quite the same as far as distribution. Some things there was more in the kids' ones, and some things there was more in the adult ones. There's less vitamin C in the kids' ones. I am in ASDA. I've actually got my daughter with me for a change because we're going to have a Costa afterwards. I really want some Factor 50 facial sunblock. I bought a Tesco's own one, I don't know, a while ago, and I've been trying it. It's really horrible and slimy, but this is £6.48 for a tiny little tube. So I shall think on for a bit and see if there's any alternatives. But I remember the Nivea one was very, very good, and I did use one for ages, but it ran out eventually. We're browsing around the seasonal summer things. I was just looking at these mugs with my daughter, and she said that apparently this one gives off the same vibe as me. Is that what you said? Vibe, yeah, energy? It does. So apparently it's like a shaggy jumper and scruffy hair. So there we are. This is me in mug form apparently. £3.50 if you want to buy me.
This just smells like cream crackers.
Oh, I was filming.
Oh, smell it. It smells like cream crackers.
Oh, hang on. I was just put it in selfie mode.
Okay.
Okay, ready. Cream crackers, no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, that doesn't smell like cream whatever you said.
Well,
remotely.
it has a whiff of cream crackers in there. It does not smell like...
That's not how my taste buds work. Anyway, Isabel bought me for Christmas, so yeah, going back quite a few months, a tea light holder with some oils and yeah, so you put water in and then the essential oils. Only I didn't have any tea lights because I charity shopped them all. I thought I'll never use them again, so let's just charity shop them. I've had them 20 years and now I need some. So what should we do? Get the £3.50 ones? Seems like a really big bag. I don't feel like I need that many.
You can get less down there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no,
yeah, it's the same. Well, it's more expensive. How many's in there? Oh, that's 30, and that's hang on, that's 100 for £3.75, and that's 30 for £3.50. So that's better value. Or I could spend £2.74, but I don't know if these will fit in because these are massive, great big ones. Oh, I'll just get these and be done with it. There we are. Is that nice, that one? Let's have a smell.
It's spiced apple.
Ooh, yeah. As per usual, I've gone straight away to the reduced to clear stuff in the veg section. Now this is what I've managed to get. These Monge 2, 66p, down from £1.18. Aubergines, only 38p each, and I used up the last of mine at home yesterday. They were 68, so I got 2 of those. I got all these peppers. Now one of them is squashed, but I'm confident that it's squashed, not mouldy. Like, I think it's got damaged rather than is decomposing of its own accord. So I got all those for £1.94, and that weighs a ton. It's really heavy. There's loads in there. And I got these 6 apples. They would have been £1.67, now 87p. That's a good start, isn't it? Isabel's just been throwing the grapes on the floor. Is it all right?
Yeah.
They're ridiculously good value. £1.48. That's Asda price. Hashtag not sponsored. They've also got the red seedless grapes as well. Great. I'm looking at the end of aisle offers, and for 83p you can get a nice big net of these easy peelers. So those are going in the trolley. Now there's cherry tomatoes there. They look rather nice. 78p. Let's get some of those. One very predictable purchase coming up. £1.06 for these mushrooms. Izzy seems to be getting herself a bunch of flowers. Oh, that's confusing the camera. There we are. I'll just turn the clip upside down so you can see the price. I'm on a pasty mission. Cheese and onion. Now, I had Bombay potato the other day that I'd frozen, and it was horrible. It didn't freeze well. I didn't check the packaging to see if I could freeze it, so I'm going for the safe cheese and onion. £1.18. We'll need these tomorrow, so they're not going to be frozen. They're just going to be eaten fresh. Izzy's getting herself some ham. How much was that one? £1.98. £1.98 going in. Oh, I'm nearing. Oh yeah, you like the reduced bakery section. Well, this is the fresh one, and I tell you what, you don't have to get some bargains in this bit. What should we see? It's not crowded with people today, it usually is. Right, I'm going to have a rummage and I'll show you what I get. Isabel and I have raided the reduced to clear section, and this is what we've got. For £2.27, down from £3.78, we've got 6 of these Muller corners. We've got vanilla chocolate balls and banana chocolate flakes. She says they're absolutely delicious, so we worked out that they weren't that much per item. So we got those. Now, grated cheese, ready grated. It's down from £2.54 to £1.42, and that will freeze, definitely. It's quite handy for just throwing sandwiches together really quickly. This one was also reduced. That's a 4 cheese blend. Was £2.54, now £1.42. So likewise, that can go in the freezer. Now, I'm kind of tempted. I suppose I could put them in the freezer tonight, couldn't I? And then have them tomorrow, because the date is today. A 74p down from 1.42, and I'd actually prefer that to the pasties. So maybe I'll chuck the whole lot in the freezer. Isabel has picked these bagels. She loves those. They were also reduced. So they were £1.08, now 54 pence. And there's one more item from there, which is this, down to £1.79. The meatless farm pork and apple sausages was £2.98, now £1.79. I'm going to grab some non-dairy milk. This is for my boyfriend. That's £1.45 for that. I like it in tea as well, actually. Well, what did you get?
I got us a treat, 34 pence.
Ooh, pan au chocolat.
This is funny.
Oh, sausage rolls. Was £2.
77
Isabel's gone off to get some crisps and some apple juice, and I'm looking for E45 wash because she uses that on her hands because she's got sensitive skin. And I'm just wondering if they sell it here. I have been buying it on Amazon, and I'll just get it again from Amazon if they don't have it. They don't seem to, do they? It's rare she gets on with things, you know, and they don't set her off. So when we find a brand that works, we tend to stick to it. Oh, look at these fancy bottle brushes. I've got a feeling these might work quite well, actually. They're £3.50. The reason I say I think it might work because I got something not entirely unlike it from B&M a while ago, and it's quite good at scrubbing off dirt. Because I had a bottle lying around that it had gone a bit rank in a bag, it had been forgotten about, and it actually did get some black marks off, whereas the little bristly ones didn't do the job. Oh, she's back. Oh, what have you got?
They didn't have any chicken flavour, the shelves were very bare. These were £1.25.
£1.25, 6 packets of Chop Zone hula hoops.
And then this for £2 something. Sorry, I forgot.
You can probably get Long Life for much cheaper, like half the price. Let's do that.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It is a thing, yeah.
£1.25.
£1.25 for the tucks. You buying them, are you?
Yeah.
I'm going to switch this. Lucky for me, I've got an extra pair of hands to help me take the shopping home today. We have been going through pasta at an absolute rate of knots. These are 75p. What pasta do you want, Izzy? Should we get 2 packets? We're going through it fast at the moment because you're cooking a lot of pasta and I'm cooking a lot of pasta.
I quite like the...
Con chingli. We could just get 2 of those, I don't mind. My camera is being very silly right now. Right.
I should also get the fun shapes.
Same price. The I don't know how to say that. Farfal? What do we call that? We're out of passata actually, so should we keep our eyes peeled for some passata, Izzy? I could do with some decaf coffee, but I don't like Taylor's. Let's see, I was fantasising about Lavazza being on offer. Well, it's down from £5.50 to £4.98, but I normally pay £3 something for my coffee. I really don't like that. I just find it so bitter. She's grabbed some tuna, £3.98, the no drain one. That's my preferred. And I have spotted some decaf coffee, so we could get this one or we could get that one. I don't know the difference. I'm going to get that one. Exceptional, apparently. It's the same amount, same weight in the packet. Passata ahoy! How much are those then?
55 pence.
55 pence. Thank you very much, Izzy.
Oh, it smells really bad.
Yeah, we've had a variety of smells in this ASDA's, not all pleasant. Some of them have been alright. Just gonna choose a juice. For £1.74 for a carton, so it was a lot cheaper than the fresh one. I think the fresh one's just from concentrate anyway. Yeah, it's from concentrate, but it's fine. Right, we are going to pay and then we are going to get a coffee. Well, I'm going to get a coffee. She's going to get food. Izzy's gone for a tuna melt and a passion fruit cooler and what was it? Passion fruit and mango cooler.
Yeah.
I have gone for a cappuccino with soya milk, and thank you very much to Corey and Holly. I don't know if you watch this channel, so I'll thank you in the other channel as well, but thank you for the buy me a coffee. Really appreciate it. Right, it's the next day now. I did need a few more bits, but we didn't have flavoured crisps, and I really fancied some. Look at these Seabrooks. They're £1 for the fries. They're not the crisps. They are fries. They're like chip sticks, they look like, don't they? Salt and vinegar. Barbecue rings, also £1. Pickled onion rings, £1. Hey, look at these. These are down to 80 pence. Pickled onion flavour. I've got to admit, I really don't fancy that. So I'm going to get some Worcester sauce flavour. That's £1.25. We're down to the very last dribble of Vimto in our house. So You know what's coming? Oh, it's this every time. Always difficult to get out. I presume that's £3.50. There doesn't seem to be a price on the no added sugar one, but it's probably the same. And that is a 3 litre. I just say these baskets are a pain, right? It falls down, it's really hard to get back up again. So if you're filming with one hand and you've got another trolley, you have to let go of it and it just slinks back down again. So anyway, it's a pain. Loo roll, that's something we didn't manage to get yesterday because we just, well, Lizzie said she didn't like the basics or whatever it's called, the ASDA cheapo range, but she doesn't mind that, so we got that. Oh, I've just seen 2 of my favourite chocolates, pink and white mice, £3.99 for a heavy, big, densely packed box full. Oh, they look so good. Occasionally when I'm doing my gigs, because I'm a musician, there's pick and mix there. We can have some of those. And I also love these jazzies. And just having a quick look to see if they got any big bins for outdoors. I've got a lack of bin outdoors issue at the moment since my wheelie bin disappeared. I don't think this B&M is going to have any though, because it's not a big B&M. I think I need a big one. I was asking for suggestions over on my day in the life vlogging channel. Should I get a plastic one for outdoors or a metal one? It's 2 to 1 against plastic at the moment. Galvanised steel I think is probably what I'm going to go for, but thank you very much for any comments. I had a plastic one before for years actually. I don't know what I did with it. It might have stayed in the old house. Right, I'm going to Iceland. I see no bins, no big bins for outdoors anyway. So I'm in Asda now. Now the veggies are on an offer, 3 for £5 or they're £2 each. Now unbeknownst to me, over the last many weeks, my daughter's been gradually whittling away at the frozen veg and I didn't realise because I only have it as a backup really. I don't routinely tend to use it, although I have peas sometimes. Anyway, speaking of peas, £2 for these, garden peas. I'm going to get some of those. I don't know about broccoli frozen, but I've noticed they've got the tender stem broccoli. That looks like that could be interesting. I wonder if that's worth trying. A lot of people in the comments have said that frozen veg has really come on in the last few decades compared to what it used to be. I'm half tempted, you know, to just try that. Let's get some. What else have we got? Green beans. They're always a winner, aren't they? Chuck them in. I would also like sweet corn, like mushrooms ideally, but I haven't seen any. This is the lights reflected off the ceiling, but it looks like a pause button. Don't pause, don't pause. Can we see any mushrooms? I can't actually. So no mushrooms from here, but they got them in Tesco. So next time I go to Tesco's, I'll get some. Well, I'm back home, as you can see, and I do the tally at the end, as always, and there's a long list of them today because I went to so many different shops. It's ridiculous. My eyes have been boggling. I was like, blimey, I went loads of places. Right, so B&M was the first one. I spent £7.14 in there, that first B&M shop right at the beginning of the video, and I went to Savers and I spent £6.98 on those multivitamins. I went to a sort of sweet shop, discount store thingy, a local one, and I spent £2.20 in there. That was the cream eggs and the cigarette papers. I went to a shop that sells footwear, bags and socks, and I bought £11.98 worth of socks, which will keep me going for a while. Went to a charity shop, spent £2.25. Now in Asda, Izzy spent £3.54 because she wanted to pay for her flowers, sausage rolls, the tuck biscuits, and she treated us to the pan au chocolat. I paid for the rest, which was £40.95. And then I went to B&M again and spent £7.24. And then I finished up in Iceland and spent £7. And the total tally, which includes Isabel's sort of £3.50-ish, the total tally, which also includes my socks and the multivitamins and things that I wouldn't normally get. But anyway, the total tally was £89.28. Thank you so much for watching this week's Shop with Immo. If you'd like to watch more Shop with Immo videos, please click on a playlist here on the top of the end screen. Subscribe if you want to on the subscribe icon. The Shop with Immo one is the one with the orange around. I also have a day in the life vlogging channel, which is Planet Immo. I'll link that in the bottom half of the end screen and of course in the description as well in case you'd like to check out my daily doings. Thank you again for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!